Hold on, let me make sure. Is this working, guys? Does anyone see me? Hello. Does anyone see me? Hello. Mom. Hello. Is this it? Let me make sure I'm live. This is weird. Oh man, am I live? Cool. I'm live, I think.
This is delayed.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Hold on. Am I on YouTube? I am. So this is live. Hello. Oh wait, not. That's not your password. There we go. So this is live. Hello. Okay, we're getting going. That's good. I didn't think it would. I thought I'd have some problems, but apparently not. So let's get this started. You did good. Thank you. This is my mom. Hi. Hi. She was helping me make sure that I could get started, and I think she wants to, well, if you want to go, you can. I know that you don't necessarily like the camera, so. But she'll be helping me throughout the day if I need anything or if I need to take like a bathroom break. So, my grandma made me this. It is, hello. What's going on? So my grandma made me this. And I'm just going to make sure that I continue to be live by going onto my YouTube here so I can see myself to just check my stream. I call this little stuffed animal Terry Bindi Irwin. So couldn't think of whether to name it Terry or Bindi, so both. Okay. So let's go to YouTube and make sure that I continue to stay live. Because that could also be a problem later. And I'll turn the volume all the way down on my TV and just make sure that I can see myself. Not because I'm self-obsessed, but more because I am worried that I've never done something like this before, so I'm worried about the technical difficulties. And my dogs will be joining me from occasion. Do you want to come over here, Snickers? Yeah! There he is. Whoa. So, he's not ready for the camera. And I guess I'm not either. I thought I was. But, I still have a few set up. I didn't officially get started, really. I'm not on the schedule for starting until 10 on one. Apparently on another, I did put 9 o'clock, and I'm not sure if I put Central, but I think it was Central Time. I think Facebook updates it for your time zone, but I'm not entirely sure, so maybe some of you are here. Wow, I cannot talk and type. I just typed in show of shower because I was like show, and I was like, shower. Apparently that made sense in my brain because I am tired. Okay. So, let's sing. Hopefully. So this part is probably going to be a little boring to set up, but it'll get interesting real quick, I hope. Maybe. I'm having trouble finding it on YouTube. Because you have to look for Show of Hope channel. But I'm gonna type in theme because I'm using ATV and I'm not sure if there's any difference. Yeah, that might be the easiest way to find me. Show of Hope theme song. More. There's my channel. I'm live streaming. Cool. So live stream chat. If you're on YouTube, you can look at, the YouTube. You can also show the live chat function. So if you want to talk to me, I have it up on my screen right now. Can you hear me, Mom? Can you hear me on the Facebook and everything? I just want to make sure you can hear me. Yes, you can. Okay, cool. All right. So, I'm not sure if this lighting is the best. Let's try it over here. So my mom just asked a pretty good question. How do you donate? So, you can go to the Show of Hope YouTube page, and I have a donation thing in, or if you're a friend of mine, you can go to my Facebook page. But in the Show of Hope section, you can go to the event that I have created, and then you can go to the discussion or the recent post by me, and I have the link to donate. Yes, let me make sure. So it takes you to the leaderboard, which I may need to fix. Yeah. Oh, so you go to the leaderboard and you hit like my name, and then you can hit, then you can go to give now. So there you go. I can show everybody on my computer real quick. So let's see. That would be the display capture, right? Maybe. Let's try this. Ooh, trippy. And I want that over my webcam at this point. So we're going to cut to that. Trippy. And let's go to my Facebook. Make sure. Here we go. So, starting off, if you want to donate. Why is it not loading? So you go to the Show of Hope Facebook page. And then you scroll down. And you can also go to events. You can also scroll down. There is photos for you to vote on. These were sent in by Erin Rooney, my friend. So you can vote on those. Those were 2 late editions. Then there are more photos of pets. Some are from Humane, Ohio. Hold on. Some are from Humane, Ohio. I worked in Toledo, or the Toledo market for a time, and I became friends with the I believe she's the director there, Laura Simmons Work. So she's amazing, and so she told me I could post some of the photos of their pets, and also I posted some photos of her pets, friends' pets, my pets, so you can vote on all of them on the Pet Choice Awards for Wildlife Warriors stream. Those will be shown later. I have my own secret way of how I'm going to be nominating them, so just go ahead and like whatever pets you like. Obviously, you can see not a lot of people reached at this point. Come on, people, they're pets. So you can do that. I also work in news, so I've worked for Fox 23 before, so I'm just going to close that. So you can go to this, and if you want to donate, you can. Let's see. Yep. So I have some discussion. So I probably need to fix this link a little. But you can still use it. So you can go to the Everyday Hero. And that'll take you to this page. Then you will want to click on, I guess you click on me. And then it brings you to the page to donate. So yeah. So then I still need, there's been $54 donated. My friend Lauren also donated, but I don't think it was on this page.
That's Australian dollars.
Yeah, I know. It was Australian dollars. I think you can
convert it. PayPal converted it. It's $41.
Yeah. So PayPal will convert it. But yeah, you kind of need to be aware that this is Australian dollars because it is the Australian Zoo. I believe you have the option for choosing US dollars, but that's something you have to be aware of when you go in. So you can give now, obviously, and so it looks like I have about $50 donated. Like I said, my friend Lauren also donated. I don't think it was on this page, but she did show me the receipt, so she's donated about $10. 109, it just updated. So I just got a donation. Yay! But if you also, there's another way to donate. If you're not comfortable with this page, but I want to tell you that this page is authorized by the Australian Zoo Wildlife Warriors. I did get permission to use their donations. I went through a process. That's why I'm doing this fundraiser, is because I went through a kind of a vetting process, because earlier in the year, I knew I wanted to do this back in February or whatever, before everybody went into shutdown, and I was going to do like a bar trivia thing. But that didn't happen, obviously, because of COVID, and I thought, let's open it up to everyone. Let's do a stream. So that is what I'm doing. And I asked them, hey, is there any donation page that I can have to track kind of like how many people have donated if we've reached our fundraising goal? Because I know not everyone I am friends with has Facebook, so that is what we're doing here. So this is for people that maybe find this on my YouTube page, maybe find this through a friend of a friend sharing. I'm going to take a drink of water. Hold on, this sparkling water. So yes. So I have $700 is my goal. I don't know if I'll make that. If not, I might try making up the difference, but I'm hoping that I get close enough that I can actually make up the difference. But $700 is my goal. So that's how you can donate the first way. If you really don't like this page, because I know sometimes pages like this kind of freak me out. Like, I don't know if they're valid or not, but I'm telling you, I got permission from an email that the Wildlife Warrior sent me. When I asked the question, they said, go ahead and use this Be a Hero page. So that's what I set up. But you can also go to my YouTube, or my, if you're friends with me, you can go to my Facebook page. And I also have a thing going here. I've raised $25 with that. So I've raised about, I have a $300 goal here because I was like, I'll just say $300, you know? I don't know, because I already have a fundraiser going, so I didn't know if that would, I don't know. I don't know much about the Facebook fundraiser. So I have $25 there, so all in all I've raised about $135 now. So that's good, guys. $135 at the start of the day. Everybody wishing me happy birthday. Guys, if you want to wish me a happy birthday, please donate. It really helps. So I have this going. You can donate on my Facebook page through my fundraiser that I have set up. If you do not like this Australia Zoo Heroes page that I also have set up on multiple different ways. I also have it pinned on my Twitter and on my Facebook, everything I could really think of. And I'm sorry, I get a lot of notifications, so I'm just going to click on that for a bit. My mom shared this album of pets. Yes, guys, please share the pets. Please share the pets. I don't understand. Pets should get more. Like, pets, they're pets. You don't have to look at my face or my computer screen. So, pets. Vote on your pet. It's not too late. You can submit. Yeah, you can put it in the comments. I'll like. Yeah, that's my mom's dog. Coco, or not Coco's. Coco's my dog. Snickers. As you can see, I have a little surprise for later. Somebody's gonna dress as Santa for Halloween. Little teaser of what's gonna come up. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna turn my volume on just a tiny bit so that I can hear if this is something I didn't really test in before. So, let's do, where did I have it? I have...
How do I get on live?
Hold on.
I can't figure out how to get
Why did not work? Well, that's fun. There it is. That's what I wanted. I knew that there would be stuff like that, so. Guest starring. Show of hope. So fun. All right. Let's get that streaming going back on. Let's get me on webcam here. Yeah. There we go. Cool. And so yeah, that's how I'm doing this, guys. Just figuring it out as I go. I tried to do some of that. Alright, I don't know if you can hear the echo, but that's annoying. Okay, where did I put this? Okay. OBS Studio, that's what I'm using to broadcast this. Alright. Okay. So, that's kind of my setup for the day. I have this. I have... Okay, gotta reach around for a second. Yeah, I have this. Got this. Got my little Steve Irwin's. By the way, you can get these where you get Funko Pops. I found one. I found this one at Hot Topic. This one I got online. But there is a turtle one floating around. If you want the turtle one, you're gonna have to go to the Australia Zoo store, because that is a rare one. It's called one of their chase editions. So you have to chase it. So you go to buy like this one or this one, I don't really know. But you buy one of them and you might get the turtle edition, which is even rarer. So if you want all of them, maybe buy all of them, or buy two, maybe three, and maybe give one to someone else. I did not buy this one through the Australia Zoo, which I should have. Didn't know that was an option, so I would say that's really cool. I love Funko Pops. I have more Funko Pops. I have little Conan because I love Conan. Steve Irwin was on Conan a couple of times. Got a little 25-year anniversary Conan, and this is my latest Conan edition that I got for my birthday. Armenian Conan. Because Conan's assistant Sona is Armenian. I also got, I didn't bring this one down, but I also got this one, which is the Bavarian Conan. Didn't bring that one down, though. I really like the garb for the Armenian Conan. I bought it online, actually. I got this one at the mall, though, because the online vendor, sent me the K-pop Conan, which I already had. I am a collector of Funko Pops. Mostly just Conan and Steve Irwin. I do have like a Parks. I also collect some of the Parks and Rec ones. I have Leslie Knope, which is a hard one to come by now. When I bought it, it wasn't. It was like $12, so now it's like $80. You can't get it online?
I can't get it live.
You can't find me? She can't find me.
Can't join.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. You go to my Facebook page. Go to my just go to my profile. And then there I am. You have to go underneath all the happy birthdays. There I am. You can turn me up or whatever. So yeah.
So how do people who are not your friends join?
On YouTube. And you can also share that. Oh, that's a good point. Let me make sure that this. Let's see. So much fun. I'm learning as I go. Alright. Cut. Let's see. So if you go to my Facebook page, let me make sure it's public so I can share it with everyone. So everything I do, I'm going to have to pretty much live stream it. Today. Oh man, Facebook's taking forever. There we go. Thank you, Amber, for telling me about the mic echo. I thought that was just me. Let me see if I can fix that. That's annoying. Where's the other audio source coming from? Hey, so let's try that. Is that any better, guys? Is that better? Hey, so let's try that. That sounds better. Okay. Is that any better, guys? Is that better? I thought it was just echoing because I was hearing myself, but apparently not. Apparently everybody was hearing that. So thank you, Amber, for pointing that out. I'm going to like that comment. Oh, you already saw. So thank you. Okay, let me get out so it doesn't echo because you do hear me. Twice. Let's go and let me make sure that all of this is public. Is this public? Better be public. Do I have to share it again with everyone? Oh, can't do that. I can't share it on my workplace. Well, hopefully. Yes, public. With the world. I can share it with the world. All right. So I'm also going to show you guys how to get to my YouTube page, just in case someone is not friends with me, because that is a good point. Not everyone's friends with me, and I do hope to reach people that are not my friends. So everything is taking forever to load, probably because I have a million tabs open right now. Alright, so in order to find me on YouTube, because I know that I'm a little bit harder to find, this is not the YouTube you should be looking for. Don't look for this one. X. So this is the YouTube. So Show of Hope. See, this is not me. This is a charity. I am sure it's wonderful. Look, it sounds wonderful. So Show of Hope, and so that's not enough. So I usually either filter it by channel, so you can filter by channel, and that looks like a good design. That looks like maybe I designed it at some point, but I did not. So here we go. Show of Hope. I'm the one with the crazy, like the logo that you see at the top of my screen. That is it. So there you go. I really like how I designed this. I designed it like 2 years ago, but I really like it. I haven't really used this channel because, well, I haven't really had an opportunity to use it. So I have one other episode, my theme song, and this streaming now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and click it so I can share it. So sorry if it's echoey. There's a major delay going on, so... Okay, I don't have COVID, I promise. I just got a COVID test like last week, 2 weeks ago. Share it, so sorry if it's echoey. There's a major delay going on. I was just regular sick, guys. So you can chat with me if you have a YouTube. So I'm going to say hi to myself because I'm on it through my other channel. So I'm going to say hi. Example of chatting. So you can chat with me if you have a YouTube. So I'm going to say hi to myself because I'm on Hi, this is an example of chatting. So 2 people are watching. One of them's probably me. I don't know who the other person is, so thank you for watching on my YouTube. That's kind of how I want it to go. So here we go. We're going to share here. I'm going to copy this. And now I'm going to Facebook and Twitter the crap out of it, guys. This is kind of how the setup's going to be for the first hour. I'm just going to be sharing these links and stuff because I got to get the word out there that this is happening. I started a little early so just to make sure everything's kosher. I started like an hour early. This is kind of how the setup's going to be for the first hour. I'm just going to be sharing. I want everybody to see this, so I gotta get the word out there that it's on here. I started a little early just to make sure everything's. My dog decided to join me. Oh, I'll post him later. He did not want to. He backed off when I said, "Oh, he's here." So there's that one. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. Yeah. My dog decided to join me. Oh, I'll post him later. He did not. All right. This is not the correct one that I've been sharing. This is my joke account. This is like I post jokes on here and stuff that like it's not related to anything. This is where I post most of my creative projects. So there we go. You can kind of see that going on there. So I have shared it on Facebook, on Twitter, and probably going to share it on my Show of Hope Facebook page because that's how I was sharing my page so that other people would see this event because apparently you can't advertise on Facebook without it being on a page. You can't like just advertise on your personal page, which I thought was kind of dumb because like I didn't really spend a lot of money on it. I just, spent like, I don't know, $10 just because I was like, I want people to know it's here. I wanted to try out the Facebook donation, or not donation, the Facebook. They're always asking me to like try ad center, blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll try it. It's been years you've been begging me, so I'll try it. It worked okay. I think it worked okay. I got like almost 100 people that I don't know that liked it and showed interest in the event. So, and like about 50 new people to my page. I don't think they know what they signed up for. But all I've posted basically is links to this donation and also posts of animals. So nobody can really complain about that. So let's see. The virtual event raising money for the Wildlife Warriors. There we go. My dog will be joining us very shortly. He decided he did want to make an appearance. So here we go. Do I have my YouTube still going? I do, that's why. I'm going to shut it off. Dang. Oh, somebody else liked it, not just me. But I would really appreciate it if... Oh, why? Why am I not live? There we go. I'd really appreciate it if somebody would, besides me... This is me, guys. Hi, example of chatting, because I'm lame. If somebody would comment, I appreciate the likes. It's just me, what looks like it's just me watching now, because I'm boring, and I figured that this might be the case, that there'd be times where it would be just me talking and being sad and lonely by myself. So I was kind of expecting that. It's a Monday, so I'm hoping that maybe around noon or something, this chat will pick up a little bit. So this is something that you can tune in, or not. Like, you can drop in and out all day. Let's see. Did I get a like on this, or is this just... Yep, nope, just notification. I got all these notifications. I find them annoying. Okay. So let's cut to just me. Hi. I told you my dog would make an appearance, and he's coming up behind me. He's a little wet because he just went outside. He did his duty. Okay, come on. I know. Yeah. Yeah. You love attention. He loves attention. He's a little cuddle bun. He likes to cuddle. See? Wholesome content. This is the wholesome content you signed up for, right? Dogs, animals. My parents' dog is sleeping behind me, so I can't lay back in this easy chair. I am at my parents' house right now because they have a nicer internet service and setup than I do. My dad is working from home. He's upstairs today. I am downstairs. So shout out to my dad for being nice and letting me take over the downstairs for my birthday. Yes. Aww. Pose. Yeah, pose. Go. Can you guess what my dog is named after? You saw the Funko Pops. Conan, my little Conan. It's because we still do sometimes, but not as often because of my work schedule. We used to watch Conan together. Do you remember that? We used to watch Conan and Colbert, so, the Conan, Colbert, Corden, all the C names. If you want to be a late night talk show host, have a C name, which I'm fresh out of luck. Or a J name. Johnny Carson, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel. Be named Jimmy. Jimmy or Johnny, J or C. And in fact, JC, John Carson was Johnny Carson. So BJC. That also could be Jesus Christ. So Johnny Carson, Jesus. So if you're not really particularly religious, you can say Johnny Carson or JC, and people will think you mean Jesus, and you're like, no, I mean Johnny. Okay, you want to get off my lap? Not particularly. You're wet, baby. You're a wet dog. Do you smell like wet dog? Yeah, you do. Okay. That's not fun. So, now that I've kind of explained how this is looking, I just kind of want to explain why I love the Wildlife Warriors. And I'm about to sneeze because I have 2 dogs over here. I'm not allergic, but that's a lot of dander. That's a lot of hair. Yeah. So, why I love Wildlife Warriors. Well, like many people, I loved Steve Irwin growing up. By the way, if I haven't mentioned already, the reason why I have these Funko Pops down here for Wildlife Warriors, this is Steve Irwin's organization. It's his conservation organization. The money goes to not only the zoo and helping the animals, it also goes to the wildlife hospital, which with the Australian wildfires this year, there was so many animals in need, unfortunately. The Australian wildfires, I live in Iowa right now, and so I also work in news, so I I suggested, and this is a suggestion that was taken, that my meteorologist at the time look at how many acres that would be in our viewing area. It's practically the whole viewing area, and we have a wide range, so it's basically all of eastern Iowa. That's like Dubuque, that's Waterloo, that's Cedar Rapids, that's Iowa City. You know, that's a wide range. It was almost the entire area. So that's a lot. I don't even know. That's just a lot of people, and a lot of people live along the coast because it's more. I would say it's more habitable. I've never been to Australia and I was going to go for my birthday instead of this. Well, not instead of this. I was probably gonna go later, but I don't think I can even make those plans because I'm COVID. So, as many people. So I'm raising money this was always going to be my cause for the year, but a lot has happened in this year, I think we all know, and the wildfires have kind of been forgotten in that. But that's thousands of acres lost, hectares lost. The bushfires were crazy. It was. Oh, my mom is coming with a treat. Is this a treat? Coco, you want a treat?
Snickers ate it.
So my dog's eating it. But that's a lot. He doesn't like people watching him eat. Oh, hold on. A coworker is messaging me. And I actually have. Do I have a standby? Do I do this for like a standby? Oh, hold on. A coworker is messaging me. My mom turned up me really high. So sorry about that. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I'm doing this still because I'm here. So, yeah. I just think that was a major blow to the environment there. They're saying it could be a lot worse too this year. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but they could. It was thought for many years that the trees that were burned in that area were absorbing a lot of the country's CO2, and now that's gone. So the fires are expected to be worse because of that. The fires, basically, those trees were absorbing so much that but the pollution and everything, the CO2 levels and climate change in that area is just so much that it wasn't enough for those fires to stop. So now it's going to be a vicious cycle of just trying to plant and outplant and really lower emissions. That's probably what needs to be done. I don't think just for Australia, because I think this is a global problem and we are not really working to fix this global problem. Hold on, I do not like the lights there. There we go. So that's why I kind of picked it, is because there's billions of animals estimated to have died in those fires. Billions. And you see videos of koalas climbing up trees that are burning, that are going to burn in a couple minutes because that's their instinct. They climb up high. It's their instinct to climb to get away from predators, and I mean that's a good instinct, because dogs can't really climb trees, and like a lot of their predators, you just climb a tree and you're fine. But that is not the case how to deal with a fire, and koalas are now, I don't know their status. I think they're still like maybe of concern, least I don't think they're least concern anymore, but I think they might be vulnerable. There's been a big push for them to be listed as endangered after the wildfires. I know that there was some discussion about that this week, because, to be honest, like, everybody's saying, like, hey, look, they were in trouble before, and now they're definitely in trouble because these fires, and these fires are predicted to come back. Like, it's gonna be Australia's summer. Their summers are our winters in the United States, so their seasons are flip-flops, so it's coming for them. So they're gonna have some crazy fires soon. It sounds like, it's gonna start happening sooner and last longer. That's just kind of been the trend. And so that was one of the reasons you'd see the images of not only the koalas, but driving past like a road in Australia. I can't show it because I don't want to have this video blocked or anything. I don't think it would be, but just of tons of, like, you see kangaroos just like dead everywhere. Like, you see just tons of animals laying near the side of the road, just gone. And that's heartbreaking. That's like billions of animals lost, habitat lost. It's just devastating. And Australia has some of the most unique biodiversity in the world. And so, yeah, that's heart-wrenching. And I mean, some people think, oh, Australia is full of dangerous animals. Well, yeah, but also dangerous animals are also more likely to have cures for, I think, from what I've seen, they have more cures for some of our illnesses. Like, they produce just different chemicals in their bodies that people can study and, like, get those chemicals and see, like, hey, does this have any benefit for mankind? And quite often, I mean, there's lots of snake species that do, reptiles and that kind of thing. So it does. So animals are important. People don't really think about that. People don't think that animals really have anything to do with them, that they just are pretty, they're just nice. But also, I think it does show that we are more compassionate people. Because if you don't care about animals, about this helpless thing, I think that kind of shows a side of you. So I think people do care about animals because it does show that you can care and be altruistic of something that doesn't necessarily benefit you, but maybe benefits humanity just for its existence. So that's why I like animals. More than just that, I love animals because I always felt like people betray me. People do betray people. You catch people in lies, you catch people gossiping, and so animals don't really do that. They're not really backstabbers. That's not what animals do. They follow their instincts, and they do what they need to do to survive. So yes, sometimes that involves eating another animal, but they don't do it for the heck of it most of the time. I'm sure that there's always exceptions, just like the human world. There's exceptions. Not all animals are great either. There's dolphins can rape, so there's there's that. There's evil in the animal world, but in general, they just act on instincts and do what they need to do to survive. And my dog is just loving on me. Aw, yes. So I don't really know if anybody's watching this, but I just enjoy talking about animals. So, whew. So I love Wildlife Warriors because they have helped with that. They've helped with the Australian wildfires. They have an animal hospital there that was named after Steve Irwin's mom. So I believe that's Lynn. I might be wrong. Yeah. So, sorry, my dog is licking me. But he doesn't want to be on camera. He's doing that thing where he does not want to be on camera. He doesn't want me to hold him. He just wants petting. Anyway, so I love them because they help with animals. Koala joeys are very expensive to care for. It costs about $10 to feed a joey for the day. They eat a lot of eucalyptus leaves. Different, like they have procedures sometimes that they need. It's just expensive. They're one of the most expensive that come into the Wildlife Warriors or just the animal hospital there at the Australia Zoo. The Australia Zoo does more than just help with their animal hospital. This doesn't just help Australia. It also helps, they also raise money for their, they have an organization in Africa, the Black Mambas, that, they are the all-female, I think they're anti-poaching, is what they do. They catch poachers of black rhinos. So they take their job very seriously, and they prevent others. They look for traps, and they take care of the rhinos. So they do things like that. They help tigers. They help all kinds of animals, not just the black mambas. I mean, they have different projects all over. They do croc research because, it is the croc hunter is how they got famous. So they do all kinds of things. So yeah, this is what I'm doing instead of going on my vacation. So I hope to go on my vacation in the future. Maybe. Somebody let me know if you have any advice out there, if you're from Australia, about traveling to Australia. When do you think that this is when your country is going to be opening up to visitors? I'm sure we also have to open up as well, so it's going to be a while. A vaccine, maybe. I know that some people are worried about the vaccine. I plan on probably getting a vaccine. My mom's a pharmacist, so as long as she tells me that it's okay, I'll probably get it. So there's that. So I'm excited to be here. I've been very excited about this. So just in case everybody missed it, which I talked about it for a while, but it's been almost an hour, so I will show you how to donate. You can go to my hero page. So you can either go to it on my Twitter, which would be True Hope Sears, but I guess I also have, on my page I think I just have, yeah. So I have somebody retweeted, probably my friend in Miami. Let's see. True Hope Sears. I probably have it posted. If not, that's something I need to do. Yeah, so you can donate here. I have it pinned on True Hope Sears' webpage. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure that you're seeing this because you're not seeing this. No, I forgot to do the web capture. There we go. Cut. So, go to True Hope Sears, and down there, donate to Steve Orwin's organization for my birthday. So, click on that, and that will bring you up to this page where you can donate. $100 has been donated already. Be aware that when you are donating, that this is in Australian dollars. See, there was $50. This was 50 because I went through the process to make sure. So this is 50 Australian dollars. So, and then $4 for like fees and all of that. So you can donate there. You can also go, not now. Did I not post this? What happened? Okay. So you can also find it on the Show of Hope YouTube page. Let me bring this up. The Show of Hope YouTube page. There we go. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Close tab, too many tabs open. Nope. Nope. Okay. So, dogs. You can see dogs. Pet Choice Awards go through, like the different pets that you want to like. Again, just gonna go through this little advertisement. So here's Cat, the cat Valentine. He is able to be adopted at Humane, Ohio. So if you live in Ohio, you can adopt him. Kitten, this is Tucker. He's adoptable at Humane, Ohio as well. And this is Ira at Humane, Ohio. And this is Emily, also a kitten, able to be adopted at Humane, Ohio. The only adult that I put on was Valentine. Beautiful, beautiful Valentine. My funny Valentine. Frank Sinatra song there. Kitten Cheyenne, also a kitten that's adoptable at Humane, Ohio. Then there's Alex the kitten, adoptable at Humane, Ohio. By the way, Humane, Ohio is a wonderful organization that is in Toledo, and so it's beautiful. They have good adoptions. Like I am all for them. They have great people working there. This is Arvid and Astrid. This is my friend Kathy's little cats. They're being all playful there. They're kind of young teenagers now. This is my friend Jay Hannah's dogs. This is my dog, Coco. This is Mr. Kenny. This is my aunt's cat. And this is Laura's dog. Happy Easterween. I think this was for Easter, but I thought I'd take it and just say it was for Halloween. I have her permission to take it, so thank you, Laura. Also, look at this. He's dressed up for the little Pet Choice Awards, so Give him a like, please. He's so cute. Then we have this dog and donkey duo. Here we go. Come on. How cute is that? Animals making friends. The angelic goat. I just thought it was so funny. This little crown for this goat. And this horse. Also from Laura. So thank you, Laura. And I just thought this cat had beautiful green eyes. It's beautiful. Beautiful eyes. So thank you again, Laura. So those are the animals you can vote for. So please go through those and give the ones you want a like. So there we go for that. I guess, did I not have this posted where you can donate, a link to donate? I guess I need to make this more clear because I'm going to keep going back to this. So I'm going to post this on here. It's also on the event page here, but just because I'm going to keep going back to this, I'm going to post this here. Thank you, everybody who is donated so far. I have a feeling that we're not going to get any more donations for a while, just because it is the time. It is the time. I'm going to take another drink. It is the time that everyone's at work, getting up for work. Yeah, so I have a feeling that we're not going to get a lot of donations in this time period. But I'm just going to keep talking because that's what I said I'd do because, you know, I work in TV, so I know everybody has different schedules. And so some people may be tuning in now that are just going to bed. So if you're just going to bed, thank you for tuning in before you go to bed. So hold on, let me see. I'm getting a bunch of birthday texts and stuff, so let me just show these two dogs. I have a feeling they're probably going to win because apparently I did not post them with the rest of the group. And this post is doing better than the rest of the posts. So, you know, that's okay though, because I like y'all. So thank you. It is not too late to share your own photos. You can do that by, again, you can go to Travels of Hope, True Hope Sears, and you can donate. You can donate and you can also share photos. So hold on. So you can share photos. Why? There we go. You can share photos of your pets. Yeah, see? Share your pet photos. Guys, share those pet photos with me. You can share it on my Facebook Show of Hope or my Twitter, True Hope Sears. So, yeah, you can share it here, and hopefully I'll see it. I'm sure I will. Everybody's wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, let's do. Well, Hope, come on. Let me go back to not the Zoom meeting. Thank you very much. Let's go to this. I'm going to cut. Here we go. Webcam. There we go. Here I am. I'm back again. Tell a friend. Like, seriously, tell a friend, guys. So, I think I have an image that I need. Let's see. Is there a standby image that I created? I might have created a standby. We'll see. looking through my photos right now. Oh, saw something. It was called color bars. Here we go. Let's try this. There we go. I love it. I'm just going to put this up for a little bit. Hold on. Hold on to your horses, guys. I am learning about streaming. No. I'm also learning that I don't know what I'm doing. But, it's a good experiment. And thought it was going to be a little bit more smooth. But, I kind of expected this. Just because I'm a new person to the world of streaming. So here we go. Yeah, so I am streaming right now, guys. You can send your photos to Show of Hope. You can send your photos to True Hope Sears on Twitter. You can even upload to Instagram and tag me on True Travels of Hope. So, yeah. Yep. So that's what you can do. You can send your dog photos, dog, cat, whatever you have, lizard. I mean, this is Steve Irwin, so if you have a reptile, that's fine too. Love for the reptiles. So there we go. I might actually even post that to, might even post that picture to my Facebook, yeah. So, yeah, let's do that right now. Let's do that. Do. Hold on. Gonna make my webcam above my display. There we go. And cut. Alright. Let's show me adding that. Do. Here we go. It's my birthday. Dun. Do. Lots of fun, bright pictures there. Whoa. There we go. Uh-huh. Your dance. So we'll see if we get any submissions. You can post your own submissions. Yeah. Come on, guys. Share. Do I have to share this again? Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see if that does anything. You can donate on, again, you go to my webpage. You go to my Facebook Show of Hope. I also have it, I believe, on my webpage. You might have to go through a couple of, it's your birthdays to find me streaming. You might even have to go down a little bit to find the donation page, but it's also on my website, or my Twitter, I mean. So go to my Twitter, and I have it pinned, so you can go there. and find it. Wahoo. There we are. Craziness. So, two donations so far. It's about $100 in total. So I still need about 500. So I have actually probably a little bit more than that combining my Facebook donations. I have about 25, and my friend donated another $10 that I didn't see on here. So I believe that it would be 35. So we're close to $140. So yay, $140 raised. That's better than my last charity already, and it's only been an hour. So yay, I think this is the way to go. Web shows, woohoo. I mean, maybe not, but COVID, so this is what we get. And I'm trying something new. I think we're all trying new things with COVID, so yeah, it's so much fun. Looks like I have been up for an hour. Yeah, I have this thing on the bottom of my screen. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't really see it. I have my web stream up, so yeah, I can see that you can't see it, but you can kind of see it down here. It's we've been on it for about 1 hour and 11 minutes, and we've already raised $140. I know that this is this is part of the total. I'm also including another total that I know is out there. So anybody just tuning in. So here we go. I am going to put the webcam back on me for a second. So do and cut. So it's probably not the greatest there. Wow! I'm excited. So do. What is next? I have a bunch of activities planned. So I'm going to play my morning show again. And here we go. Because in case anybody didn't see it back when I was having the audio issues. No. Show of hope. Guest starring. Show of hope. Yay! You like my little intro there? Yes! Okay, so now we're gonna this is the spoof on the morning show here now. Just a typical morning show. So, now we're going to have our pet tips section. In pro tip, here's my pet. Yeah, so there's a pet tip section on almost everything. Literally I was watching the morning shows like this week to kind of be like, okay, so what do morning shows do on I'm not talking local morning shows. I'm talking like your national media morning shows. What are they doing? Because they talk about crazy Hollywood stuff and blah 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 already, and with COVID they kind of have even less to go on. So what are they talking about? They're talking about your animals. Yes, your animals. And literally this week I saw a tip video on how to take good photos of your pets. So honestly, to take a good photo of your pet, I think we all know outfits. So get them a cute little outfit. Give them treats. These were the tips. Literally, there was one that was give them treats. So I'm just copying this. Totally. Straight up. Because if they can choose outrageous tips like give them treats to get them to do poses, then I can too, because literally everyone knows that tip. It's not a tip. So, I guess I'm making fun of the tips. Yeah. So, also, in the spirit of morning shows, let's list off a what's in list. What is in for this fall season? Let's see. Just off the top of my head, Indiana, that's in. Being inside, that's in. COVID, of course. Then there's Indeed.com because you're looking for a job because of COVID layoffs. And then there's also, insider trading, that kind of thing. Not insider trading. Don't get arrested. Unless you could, if you're Martha Stewart, you could probably get arrested. Like, she's arrested for insider trading. Dang. I can't talk. So, then you just go to rich person jail and, sip tea while outside. Sounds like a vacation to me. So, maybe you want to be caught for insider trading. So, I guess that's in too. So, let's also discuss hot button issues because this is the talk. Right? So, actually, I thought for that the hot topic of the day would be climate change. So, let us go to talk about climate change. Okay, I'm going to look up articles on climate change. So this is the hot button issue. And so I'm going to just go through some of the articles that are out there about climate change. So right off the bat, some of the top stories. Let's just go to the one that's here right now. I don't want to go to New York Times just because they have a paywall. And I do not subscribe to the Times, which I should, because they actually do produce quite a bit of articles that I would like to read. So let's read this Yahoo News section. Oh, it's from the BBC. Okay. U.S. wildfires fueled by climate change, California governor says. This was published on September 12th. It was 2 days ago. And so I'm just going to read this out to you. So, story time for the hot button issues. This isn't really sexy, but, this is kind of what I do for a living. I don't look at other people's articles, although sometimes I do to kind of get background information. So, here we go. The deadly wildfires sweeping through the U.S. West Coast states show that the debate around climate change is over, California Governor Gavin Newsom says. Just come to the state of California. Observe it with your own eyes, he told reporters from a charred mountainside. Fires have been raging in California, Oregon, and Washington for 3 weeks. Fanned by winds amid record heat, the blazes have burnt millions of acres, destroyed thousands of homes, and killed at least 25 people. I think that's 30 now. 33. I could be wrong. That might actually be increasing. But last count I saw was 33. Again, this article is 2 days old. Taking a sip of water. So on Friday, Oregon Governor Kate Brown said dozens were missing in her state alone. The fires have burnt a total of 4.5 million, I think that's million acres, acres. an area larger than Connecticut, then I would assume, and yes, and slightly smaller than Wales. So for any of my UK friends that may be tuning in, which I don't see why you would be, how many hours is that? What time is it in London right now?
It's 4:15.
Maybe you are. It's 4:15 there in the afternoon, so you could be coming home from work. I don't know. So I do have friends in the UK, so they could be. So for my friends in the UK, I've visited Wales. I have one friend in Wales because I didn't do study abroad in Wales. I did study abroad in Leicester. So, but I did take a trip to Wales. So, my one friend in Wales, for context, slightly smaller than Wales. In recent weeks, according to the National Interagency Fire Center. So, the governor, a Democrat, spoke on Friday as he inspected damage from the North Complex fire near Oroville in Northern California. The debate is over around climate change, Mr. Newsom told reporters. This is a climate emergency. This is real and it is happening. He acknowledged failings in forest management in recent decades, but added that's one point, but it's not the point. So this is something I actually know a little bit about the forest management just because that I did my first year in wildlife management, and I was told by professors that just knowing that controlled burns are necessary, they said you're already way ahead of the crowd just in my first year because I knew that. I didn't stick in that major, but they said I was way ahead of the crowd for knowing that was even a thing, that this forest management, and that is something that has become, with these fires, a hot button issue. Again, that people are like, oh, what do you know that all these Native Americans who were actually doing these controlled burns, they knew what they were doing, and that's right. And this was also true. I read a book about the Johnson era. Well, I'm reading a book by Robert Caro. For anybody that's interested in history, it's really long and talks about the layout of the land where he grew up. Lyndon Johnson grew up, and basically the people there obviously didn't want fires in their area, but the fires actually helped, up until man started settling them, actually helped the area be so green. So, because it would clear out the debris, the brush, and leave, it would leave the soil ready to grow back up again. So, it was actually helping, and so when that stopped, the land kind of became not great for farming. So it was great for the first couple of years of its settlement. So that's just something people are finding more and more, is that these tribes that did controlled burns, or burned, areas, that they had a better time of it. That the land needed that, because otherwise you get what is called a crown fire. Now, I don't know if anybody that is watching from California, you probably have heard the term crown fire, but a lot of people have not. That's basically when a bunch of debris and underbrush gets built up, and dead leaves and stuff start building up, and prairie grass and whatever starts building up, and it's all, kind of dry, dead, whatever, and you don't do controlled burns, that just builds up, and you have a huge fire that crowns, as they say. It's just all one area, but it's large. It's quite large and quite often uncontrollable. Controlled burns help the area be more controllable. So if you burn certain areas, that, it's just fire management techniques. That's why you see some fire crews actually setting fires for fire practice and such, and that's a thing. Controlled burns are necessary, and as the governor is saying, it's one point. It's not the point. That it's no use arguing about it now. It's happened. We need to fix it. So, highlighting the state's efforts to combat climate change, he said the record heat waves and unprecedented fires were the sort of problems long forecasted by scientists. Yeah, that's true. President Donald Trump, a climate skeptic, I feel like that's a little bit, personal feelings aside, I don't like that that's included there. Has stressed, just because I don't think that's good journalism there. Has stressed poor fire control measures as the main cause of the latest blazes. You've got to clean your forest. There are many, many years of leaves and broken trees, and they're so flammable, he told a rally last month. Yep. Not wrong there. I wouldn't say it's the whole story, but it's definitely part of the story. The North Complex fire, which has been burning since the 18th of August, is among the deadliest in history. 10 bodies have been found so far, and another 16 people are missing. I think some people have been found. That might be in Oregon, though. California has seen at least 20 deaths in total fires since the 15th of August. Tens of thousands of people are under evacuation orders as 14,800 firefighters continue to combat 28 major fires in the state. While natural factors such as strong winds have helped the spread of these massive fires, the underlying heating of the climate from human activities is making these conflagrations bigger and more explosive. 9 of the world's 10 warmest years on record have occurred since 2005. 9 of the world's 10 warmest since 2005. So, how many years is that? So, we're in 2020, 2015, that's 10. So, in 15 years, 9 of the warmest have been in the past, 15 years. Fabulous! And the UN warned this week that the 5 years from 2016 until this year will likely be the hottest such period yet recorded. Both Oregon and California have warmed by more than 1 degree Celsius since 1900. Is that Celsius or is it 1 Kelvin? I don't know. 1C. Might have to look that up. Not brilliant at that. It's been a while. The sustained warmth has seen 6 of the 20 largest fires on record in California all occur this year. In Oregon, the spate of fires has burned nearly twice the average annual losses in just the past week. In California, the prolonged drought over the past decade has killed millions of trees, turning them into potent fuel for the fires. Mountain regions that are normally cooler and wetter have dried out more rapidly in the summer, adding to the potential fuel load. Climate scientists had forecast that western wildfires would grow in size, scale, and impact, but their predictions are coming to fruition faster than expected. So that's something I have seen people say, oh, we have 5 years to close this gap, or this will start to happen. It's starting to happen faster than what these scientists were saying earlier. So the seriousness, it's just much more serious than people, I think, are expected. Maybe expected, maybe are thinking, even right now. Because, overall, a lot of this is there's individual events. There's fires, there's hurricanes. I mean, hurricanes happened before, fires happened before, but they haven't been happening so rapidly, and I really think you could attribute this to climate change. So what is happening beyond California? In Oregon, where firefighters are battling 16 large blazes, 40,000 people are under mandatory evacuation orders. Fires have killed 4 people, but officials warn the death could be much higher. Governor Kate Brown on Friday implored householders to stay out of the fire zones despite reports of looting. Let me assure you that we have the Oregon National Guard and Oregon State Police monitoring this situation and preventing looting. I'm just making sure that we don't say anything about, or that we do say something about. Okay, so have you been affected by the U.S. wildfires? And you can share your experience there. So there's that article. And yeah, I just kind of want to go through a few of these articles. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So, CNN has, we looked at an article on Yahoo with the BBC before. So this is CNN. Entire towns have burned to the ground. Thousands have been forced to flee their homes. Am I going to have to turn on the... Oh, okay. This was on September 11th. Posted. Thousands have been forced to flee their homes, and apocalyptic scenes have been played out in San Francisco as the city was blanketed in smoke so thick it blocked out the sun. The scale of fires burning in the western U.S. right now are unprecedented. More than 3 million acres have burned in California. Oh, lovely. I'm getting an ad, so you know what? I'm getting out of here. But basically, I mean, this is something that I've also been reading. Hold on. Taking a sip of water. So this is something I've been reading a lot of recently, is that things are going to get much worse. 2020 will seem like the good old days, is what I have read. So, like, literally, that's a statement. So, let's look up climate change and Australia bushfires. So this, should I click on this Scientific American? Let's look up the BBC. So, according to the BBC, climate change boosted the Australian bushfire risk by at least 30%. Whew, that's upsetting. Scientists have published the first assessment quantifying the role of climate change in the recent Australian bushfires. Global warming boosted the risk of the hot, dry weather that is likely causing the bushfires by at least 30%, they say, but this study suggests the figure is likely to be much greater. So 30%, but probably more. It's risen global temperatures by 2 degrees. And the analysis has been carried out by the World Weather Attribution Consortium. So a meteorologist, co-author, I'm going to try to say this, Geert Jan van Oldenburg of the Royal Netherlands Meteorological Institute in De Bilt, the Netherlands, told BBC even the study's very conservative estimates are troubling. Last year, the fire prevention system in Australia, which is extremely well prepared for bush fires, was straining. Oh, sorry, I'm reading a lot more than I usually do. Good job. Hope you are not an anchor. Probably a good thing. It was at the limits of what it could handle with volunteers working for weeks on end, said Van Oldenburg. Van Oldenburg. I need to say that more. Van Oldenburg. So, as the world warms, these events will become more likely and more common, and it's not something that we are ready for, obviously. So, during the 2019-2020 fire season in Australia, record-breaking temperatures and months of severe drought fueled a series of massive bushfires across the country. At least 33 people were killed and more than 11 million hectares, that is 110,000 square kilometers, or 27.2 million acres of bush, forest, and parks across Australia burned. Although it makes sense that human-induced global warming is likely to have led to the more bushfires, assigning that figure, don't drink soda while you are broadcasting. Okay. May also play. So basically, assigning a figure to that risk is complex. So basically, more than just people. That includes. So some of the factors that may be playing a part is increased water use, making the land drier, urban heating effects, or local factors. Cool. Not cool, but sad. The researchers found the climate models consistently underestimated the observed increase in temperatures in Southeast Australia, and so could not pinpoint a figure for the increased risk from climate change. They were, however, able to tease out a minimum risk. We show that climate change definitely increases the risk of the extreme weather that makes the catastrophic bushfires the Southeast Australia has experienced in the past few months more likely by at least 30%. But we think it could be much more. We don't know how much more. It could be a lot more. Professor Van Oldenburg, why can't I say that, is among those attempting to find out if the current climate computer models really are underestimating the influence of global warming, and if they are, working out how to correct them. His co-author, Professor Frederick Otto from the University of Oxford, said such work was needed to build a more accurate picture of the risks of bushfires. We have only given a lower bound in answer to that question, confirming that climate change is indeed an important driver, also locally, and that we need to continue to test our models in the real world. This would improve them so we can provide higher confidence risk information at the scales where people live and make decisions. Yep, that's important. So, fun. So, let's see. Health. Let's not look up health after bushfires. Interesting. First thing that pulls up is mental health, which is what I did my charity on last year, was mental health. So let's click on this. Bushfires and mental health. This Aims, okay. Communities and individuals affected by bushfire can experience a range of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that can be intense, confusing, and frightening. I keep doing these mini burps, and yet I keep drinking. I think I just need common water. After a bush, so these are common reactions to an extraordinary situation. Fear, for example, is an important and normal reaction that helps activate our body and mind to make decisions to protect our own life and the life of loved ones, friends, and neighbors. It is also normal for the memory of intense fear to stay with us. After a bushfire, many people deal with memories and ongoing feelings by drawing on their own strengths as well as support of others, and will gradually rebuild their lives and achieve a sense of well-being again. However, it is common that some people struggle to deal with feelings and thoughts that result from a bushfire or from tragic losses that may occur. It's important to know the difference between a common reaction to a stressful or traumatic event and signs that indicate you should seek additional support. Common reactions: feeling overwhelmed, feeling numb and detached, inability to focus, inability to plan ahead, constant tearfulness, intrusive memories, or bad dreams. So there's sleep disturbances, constant questioning, what if I had done X, Y, or Z instead? And just replaying the event. So beyond a common reaction, a sense that your emotional or physical reactions are not normal, thoughts of self-harm or ending your life, loss of hope or interest in the future, avoiding things that bring back memories of what happened to the point where you're unable to carry out day-to-day tasks, frequently being easily startled, jumping when a door slams, and then taking a long time to calm down, feeling overwhelming fear for no obvious reason. Panic attack symptoms: increased heart rate, breathlessness, shakiness, dizziness, and sudden urge to go to the toilet. Excessive guilt about things that were or weren't said and done. Dealing with emotional impact of a bushfire. Spend time with people who care. Give yourself time. Find out about the impact of trauma and what to expect. Try to keep a routine going. Do things to help you relax. Set realistic goals and keep you motivated. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Review and reward process. Progress. Dang. Really can't talk. This is more for specifically the bushfires. I think this is an important resource, but I also was thinking more along the lines of there were hope. Wow, super unladylike there. So this one is how wildfire pollution may be harming your health. It's gonna show me a video, isn't it? All right. Let's see. I just read that obviously smoke is bad for your body, but like for the wildfires, like it travels such far distances. So like studies like this. Studies show wildfire smoke linked to spike in asthma, strokes, and heart attacks. It's the kind of thing I mean. Smoke from the August lightning complex fires that ravaged Northern California. When was this published? September 8th. led to hazardous air levels across much of the state and sent plumes of smoke as far as 1,500 miles away in Kansas. See, it travels far. So as new waves of blazes hit the state this week, after record-breaking temperatures over the weekend, a series of studies reveals the damaging effect of forest fire smoke on residents' health, even when located hundreds of miles from the burn zone. So you can still be impacted even though your area is not burning. The Guardian reports that California wildfire smoke drifting over the country this summer is leading to an uptick in ailments from asthma and stroke to heart attacks and kidney problems, all while the country wrestles with the coronavirus pandemic. A study by the University of British Columbia published... I'm going to turn this up, just make sure there's no video playing. Oh, there's going to be an ad. In June, hold on. A study by the University of British Columbia published in June reveals that within an hour of fire smoke hitting Vancouver, the number of ambulance calls for asthma, chronic lung disease, and cardiac events spiked 10%. And is it going to let me go down? Guess that's it. There we go. I also want to look up, this is more for my area, because we actually, in Iowa, just experienced a derecho in my area, was one of the hardest hit. And I've heard that that's becoming more common. Published literally an hour ago, so while I was in this stream. Wildfires and weather experience. This is from EcoWatch. It's not a coincidence, it's climate change. By CBS. So CBS originally posted it. Got it. I understand there are cookies. Okay. By Jeff Baradelli. The story was originally published on CBS on September 9th. So not new, but just pushed through EcoWatch. Right on the heels of arguably West Coast's most intense heat wave in modern history comes the most ferocious flare-up of catastrophic wildfires in recent memory. Meanwhile, just a few hundred miles east, a 60-degree temperature drop over just 18 hours in Wyoming and Colorado was accompanied by extremely rare late summer dumping of up to 2 feet of snow. It's not a coincidence, it's climate change. These kinds of dystopian weather events, happening often at the same time, are exactly what scientists have been warning about for decades. While extreme weather is part of the natural cycle, the recent uptick in the ferocity and frequency of these extremes, scientists say, is evidence of an acceleration of climate impacts, some of which were underestimated by climate computer models. This is yet another example of where uncertainty is not our friend, says Michael Mann, a distinguished professor of atmospheric science at Penn State. As we learn more, we are finding that many climate change impacts, including these sorts of extreme weather events, are playing out faster and with greater magnitude than our models predicted. On Wednesday, NOAA released its State of the Climate report, which finds that just during the month of August, the U.S. was hit by 4 different billion-dollar disasters, 2 hurricanes, huge wildfires, and an extraordinary Midwest derecho. That is ours. Hold on. I'm going to... So, just to explain the derecho to people, because I feel like a lot of people still don't get it. A derecho is basically a land hurricane. I know meteorologists don't necessarily like that term, but I feel like a lot of meteorologists also have latched onto it to just describe how intense the storm was. Because normally, thunderstorms, nobody cares. This is the Midwest. We get storms, we get tornadoes, right? Wrong. This was a different kind of storm. It was straight line winds, which have a force of a tornado. Straight line winds, a lot of the times, you should worry about straight line winds because whenever I've gotten calls from viewers that are like, I'm sure a tornado hit here, and my meteorologist, I'm like, did a tornado hit there? No, it's straight line winds. Straight line winds are extremely damaging. We had intense, damage consistent with about 150. I think 120 is the highest we found recorded wind speed, but damage consistent with 150 mile per hour winds. That is the force of a hurricane. And so you may be thinking, oh, but the Midwest deals with tornadoes. They're used to this, they're prepared for this. No, we are not, because tornadoes take a certain area, they take a path, but they are not widespread. It is not the entire town. The entire town is not knocked out of power. The entire town, it's not an entire town that's hit. This is a pretty populated area. This isn't a small town that I live in. This isn't nowhere. It's a pretty decently populated town, and this happened, and people were without power for 2 weeks. Internet has still not come back for some people, so some people are still struggling without internet, and but most of the internet is back. I want to say that, but this is not normal. It's not. It's not normal, and it knocked out about 65% of the canopy cover, and I was talking with somebody who said that a lot of the trees that were damaged are going to probably die within a year. So we're going to lose even more trees. So that will raise temperatures, and that will be a lot less CO2 being absorbed. Now, that's a really localized area, but I think it's still important. And I think when you consider the big picture of all of these localized areas like California, Oregon, Colorado, and Australia this year, losing their tree cover, losing their canopy cover, when this is what is absorbing the CO2, which this is what is helping, it's hard to explain, but climate change has not improved really, even since most people have been in lockdown. So I feel like that is something. I'll dive into that a little bit more. Because of events like this, we are losing, even though emissions may be down, pollution may be down, the absorption of CO2 is not happening, and I think this is just a theory. I have not seen this proved. But my guess is that it's because of all of these trees that are no longer able to, and not just trees, but, the grass, everything that has been burnt and flattened through derechos or whatever. I think this, on a larger scale, is going to become a vicious cycle, because then you have to replant the trees, but you need it kind of now. So I care about this problem, and this will be something that I do on my own time. I will probably raise money for me personally later. I will probably be gifting for my Christmas, gifting Arbor Day, or not Arbor Day, but to the Arbor Foundation, or there's a local organization here in Cedar Rapids where I live in Iowa, called Trees Forever. I may be donating to them for around Christmas time, because they're going to be doing a lot of planning over the year, and to rebuild all that tree cover. Yeah, and the Arbor Day Foundation will, I mean, if you sign up, it's like $15 for the Arbor Foundation's thing. And sorry, this is not for wildlife warriors, but I do think it's important that, like, I'm just gonna say that I'm probably going to gift people membership that want it. I'm gonna talk to them beforehand, and be like, hey, listen, if you want trees, and this is especially for people in my area, like coworkers and stuff, if you want a tree, I'll probably donate in your name so that you can pick 10 saplings to plant, because it's definitely needed in our area. So anyway, that's a little departure from what I was doing. So let me go back to what I was doing. So just one such extreme event can strain emergency responses, a situation West Coast firefighters find themselves in now. However, in two dramatic cases this summer, the nation was simultaneously hit with concurrent catastrophes, some which had no precedent in modern history. It's a concept scientists call compound events, and it is necessary to factor these confluences into future projections to properly estimate risks, responses, and resources. So this derecho, I know people don't want to probably hear it in Cedar Rapids, but it's probably part of the new normal. In mid-August, the West suffered through an extended heat wave which saw Death Valley surge to 130 degrees, the hottest temperature ever reliably measured on Earth. This tinderbox conditions caused by the heat, along with a rare lightning outbreak, sparked the first round of major wildfires in California this season, escalating into 3 of the 4 largest fires in state history. At about the same time, a powerful derecho caused billions of dollars in damage in Iowa, in Illinois, and Hurricane Laura plowed into the Gulf Coast of Louisiana as a Category 4 with 150-mile-per-hour winds and 16 feet of storm surge. So I do want to say, that I do think that Hurricane Laura was a huge deal, obviously. It was huge winds. We also dealt with huge winds, but the difference, I think, in the two is Iowa is surrounded by land, and we have never dealt with something of hurricane proportions before. So, buildings, not really to code for that. A bunch of things are, we don't plan for hurricanes in the Midwest. That's just it's not something that happens. And so it's basically a hurricane happening on land, obviously that's not really what happened, but that's what it felt like for those meteorologist nerds that want to say, but it's not that. No, I understand. It's not that. But derechos are common, but they're not usually that intense. So anybody seeing me take sips or hear me take sips while I'm reading, this is bubbly, and I wish I brought real water down, but I did not. I should probably text my mom to bring me real water down, since she's helping me, so that I don't continue to do these tiny little burps that I'm trying to hide. Sorry, everybody. That's probably unladylike, probably a little gross. That's what's happening, so I'll probably text my mom to bring me down water. Yes, I am in my parents' basement. It's nicer than my setup at home, and I didn't want my internet's a little spotty at home sometimes, so wanted to have a more reliable thing for this fundraiser. So Here we go. What? Here we go. So, huge. So just weeks later, here we are again. So basically saying this is happening a lot. It's really long. I think you get the picture there. So let's look. Is climate improving with COVID lockdowns? Okay. Let's look at the recent news. Let's see if we can see. Go to the news section. Yeah. So let's go to Cordis News. This sounds like an interesting article. So basically, this says this research result. COVID-19 lockdowns will have a negligible effect on climate change, a study finds. Decisions on how to build back economies after the coronavirus pandemic will influence the global economy. I'm assuming it said because then it jumped down. I did not do that. While the COVID-19 restrictions on travel and work did lead to a sudden reduction of both greenhouse gas emissions and air pollutants, this brief spell will have little impact on the wider climate crisis, according to a new study. However, a post-lockdown economic recovery plan that incorporates and emphasizes an environmentally friendly future can help significantly in the fight against global warming. The researchers who conducted the study warn that even with some lockdown measures staying in place until the end of 2021, so this would have to happen for another year, and I don't think anybody really wants that. Without more structural interventions, global temperatures will only be about 0.01 Celsius to 0.005 Celsius lower than expected by 2030. So if this is rising, if the climate is rising like 1 degree every year and the lockdowns happen for 2 years, this would not help very much at all. It would lower it by so instead of being 1 degree, it'd be 0.9. So much fun. It is possible to avoid future warming by 0.3 by 2050. That's in contrast. That's if we go towards a green stimulus and reductions in fossil fuel investments. Which is why I have started more investing. Oh, that's what I was going to do that I didn't do before the stream. I was going to invest. I try to pick one stock a week and I invest in. So, yeah, I didn't do that. Guess I can do that tomorrow. I'm not telling you what I'm investing in. Then you'll all benefit. Actually, I don't care. You can all benefit. I was thinking either GM, and hear me out. There's a couple reasons for this. I know that they caused a bunch of different problems, but they just acquired Nikola, so that's interesting. Which basically, if you don't know what Nikola is, it is going to be the competitor. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the competitor to Tesla. They're not going to do probably everything Tesla does, but I think in automaking, I think they will be the competitor to Tesla. They have had a bunch of orders that they haven't really been able to fulfill, so I think teaming up with GM helps them do that. So that's my reasoning. But then I had another stock, I don't really remember what it was. Oh, it was going to be Sony, and I still will probably support Sony, but different reason. Then there's been some news recently on that that makes me less like, oh, that's what I want. Because I had a theory that they would be doing very well if they bought TikTok. I think it makes sense. They're both Asian companies, but different countries. And Sony owns the world already, if you aren't aware. They own movies, they own music, they own cameras, TVs, like, they have a bunch of different products. They own everything. So, I think it's a good investment, but stocks are still down right now because, they haven't recovered from their losses, so I think it's a good time to invest, guys. So if you want to invest in greener stocks, I think that's the way to go. Even today, I think I was reading a BP article or something from the BP CEO that was saying, like, the age of fossil fuels is over. It's hit its peak, it's over. So if the oil companies are saying that, get out. So, okay, supported by the EU funded projects constrain and crescendo. The researchers argue that the world has a good chance of limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius if governments choose firm green policies and investments to revive economies after the coronavirus pandemic, pursuing a green stimulus recovery. See, that's a good point. If we choose a recovery plan, like, obviously we need to recover after this. If we choose to invest in more green energy and green technology and green everything, if we go more eco-friendly, if we choose this path, then that will help the long-term consequences. Pursuing a stimulus recovery out of the post-COVID-19 economic crisis can set the world on track for keeping the long-term temperature goal of the Paris Agreement within sight. So that's good. Let's look at these emissions. The researchers used global mobility data from Google and Apple and looked at the changes in the 10 GHG emissions and air pollutants in 123 countries during 2020. Their findings suggest that global fossil fuel CO2 emissions and total nitrogen oxide emissions should have decreased by as much as 30% in April, thanks to the decline in surface transport emission. As we have shown, the climate effect of the immediate COVID-19 related restrictions is close to negligible, and lasting effects, if any, will only arise from the recovery strategy adopted in the medium term. So in a news release, study lead author Professor Piers Forster from the University of Leeds, coordinator of both the Constraint and Crescendo projects, comments the choices made now could give us a strong chance of avoiding 0.3 Celsius of additional warming by mid-century, having the expected warming under current policies. This could mean the difference between success and failure when it comes to avoiding dangerous climate change. He adds that the research also highlights the opportunities in lowering traffic pollution by encouraging low-emission vehicles, public transport, and cycle lanes. The better air quality will immediately have important health effects, and it will immediately start cooling the climate, as you could probably see in India, where people could actually see the mountains. I think that's India, pretty sure. And so that does better for the environment. So that's cool. Alright, cool study. Alright. Just gonna go back on me. Let's do this webcam. Hi. I'm back. Oh, it is 11 o'clock. Did I waste that much time? Yes, I did. So, another hot topic? Hot topic. No, I'm just kidding. Hot topic is hot topic. It's where I get my Funkos. I love Funkos. Yeah. So there's that. I'm also going to show you a little cooking segment. How fun is that? I made koala cupcakes for my birthday. They are not down here. And in fact, I don't have them with me. I ate them. And I messed up. So we'll see how this goes. Let me get my Finder folder, get my files, new Finder folder. Do, dancing around, do. Coco, where'd you go? You leaving me? He's leaving me, guys. My love. Excuse me. He's leaving me. Okay, so I'm finding it. What? Did I seriously? That's frustrating. I can't find it. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. Is that it? There it is. I found it. Cool. So I'll share it. Woot. Woot. We're gonna do this display capture again. Ready? I'm gonna make sure I see it on my screen. Alright, is it on the stream? Yeah. How's this for relatable? I messed up the cupcake recipe and I was not about to shoot this whole thing over. So, enjoy my decoration tutorial. In order to get this gray color, you're gonna be wanting some red food coloring, and no, where did the green go? This is, no, and green. So once you mix those together, this one's more kind of like purpley because I was trying a different set, which was pink and teal. That will not work. So I don't know why some places just sell like lighter colors, because that is not what I needed. I needed definitely red and pink, or red and green. So that is what you'll need. You'll just mix it. I've been adding the icing slowly. I'm not making my own icing, so you'll add it slowly to just make sure that it's the right color. And so, you know, kind of play it by ear which one you need more of. Alright, and then I'll put it on. Alright, it's time to get your magic school bus on. Get messy, make mistakes. Alright, so I've been experimenting. I think you can do this a few different ways, but here are some tips of what I have found that helps. So I'm spreading this on. Some are able to, like, this was shaped just right for me to put the white sprinkles on, but what you're gonna do for most is you're gonna get a raisin, or craisin, not a raisin. So I got Raisinets. You can get like peanuts, chocolate covered peanuts, that works fine. I just don't like peanuts on my sweets. So you're gonna get that. I got some Junior Mints and I put them right here. And so the thing with the koalas is you're gonna wanna have the nose and the eyes kind of level. And then, for some of them, I'm gonna have to open this Oreo Bites. This is something that I improvised, thought would look good. For some of them it does, for some of them the ears don't go in, so then I just use the white sprinkles. But you're just gonna put the ears in sort of like this. Kind of push them up,
so
and
nice.
there you have a
Mom just brought me
cupcake. Kind of
nuts.
has a little frosting on his nose, that's fine. Here's another one. Here's one where I tried to put all of it on. So, you know, get creative, do what you can. Aren't they cute? Beautiful.
Okay. Thanks for humoring me, guys. My mom brought me lunch. So, I don't know. I might have to quit. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna just keep talking because I have some of my plans set up here. Yeah, this might be a good stopping point. I'm still in my morning shows. Eat on camera? Maybe not. That is a popular thing, though. Should do a mukbang on the internet right now. I mean, this isn't a huge meal. Can it be considered a mukbang? How do you say it? Is it mukbang? I don't know. Probably shouldn't say mukbang, but what the heck is it called? I think it is called that, but probably because it's the internet. So, I want to say that we have raised another $10. 10. Jazz hands, 10. $10. So thank you. Let me see if I can figure out who donated it. I think it might have been, hold on. Yes, it was Laura. Thank you, Laura. She has her photos on my Show of Hope Pet Choice Awards. So I'm going to show you that in a second. Oh, hold on. That's not it. So, let's go to the Show of Hope Facebook page. Why? Why did I type out Facebook page? Because I said it out loud. So, you can still submit pictures of your animals. It's not too late. So, here we go. Again, here are the submissions. I liked it. Come on, guys. Not just me liking it. Alright. Ooh. So that might be it for now. I might do this again. Well, in fact, I am doing this again after lunch, I think. But I kind of want to plow through this because, I mean, it is the lunch hour, and so people may be taking a break. And I know that I have friends from all over the world who they're probably still up at this point. They might be going to bed. They might be having a late night. So, yeah, I'm gonna eat this. So I also, let's see, can you get to, can you get to your TikTok from the internet? Can you pull it up? Let's see. Why is my password wrong? Here we go. Still loading. So, is it normal? View my profile. So guys, I don't have that many followers, but 63. I'm only following 8, so. Here we go. So I would issue that challenge to you to try your own crock. Someone, no, just saying I've been on TikTok. Yep. So there we go. Do you want to see the one I got the most views on? Doesn't make any sense. Go. Go. 14,000 views. What? Why? Go. Pretty much. So, Instagram time. Oh, let's look at this fundraising page. September 14th today. Alright. So, for my birthday, I thought I would do a little going through some of these photos that I've saved. I have gotten permission from all of these artists to have their photos be on this live stream, so don't worry. I'm not doing this. I'm not telling anyone. This is actually from my friend, Iowa's photographer. So, gorgeous birds here. Thought this was a really cool shot of an eagle. Captured it with Sony Alpha A7R. Is that a 4 or 5? I can't read Roman numerals. I'm stupid. Okay. I love zinnias. It's my mom's favorite flower, so had to save this one from him as well. So more photos of zinnias. Love it. I also love taking photos of zinnias. Whew. More beautiful zinnias. Look at that. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I just want to say this was after Or, I mean, no, this was before the derecho in our area. So, all of this is gone now. Well, maybe not the zinnias. Our zinnias in our backyard survived. Well, I say our backyard, my parents' backyard. This really crisp, clear shot of a zinnia, and all of it. I just love it. This was taken at Bloomsbury Farms, again by my friend. I was photographer. More photos of the gorgeous wildlife. Now the sunflowers have been destroyed. So many sunflowers destroyed. Ours was destroyed. Yeah, it's sad. I was photographer again here before the storms hit. So, also, I contacted a bunch of different people that love Steve Irwin and had posted their Funko Pops, their fan art, just different things of Steve that I thought, people might want to look at. Oh, and my camera just fell down. But yeah, here it is. This was shot by Kix Collector. As you can see, I requested it down here. This is a photo of a beautiful grasshopper shot by Conserve Wildlife 7. Let's see, can I make this bigger? Here we go. Beautiful shots there. This was shot by I love _poppies. The Z at the end. Beautiful. Do you have a favorite? Does anybody have a favorite? This was shot by Dawsonia _Funko. Thought I really love this. Love the river. It's just, I don't know. I love river photos. This was something I've seen posted by Wildlife Warriors, but I couldn't find it. So I just took this graphic that they've made. So this is saying what Wildlife Warriors raises money for and like what a donation will help with. So I think this is really important because $5 helps save one Sumatra tiger in the wild for one day. $10, I've brought this up before. No, I didn't. This is not a Joe. This is not that kind of joey. I brought up a koala joey. So $10 feeds an orphan kangaroo for a day. So a kangaroo joey, $10. $30 helps protect one rhino from poachers for a day. That helps, I'm assuming that goes to the Black Mambas, who is a all-female group of game sort of wardens. They just make sure that people, as it says, are not poaching the beautiful rhinos. And $15 feeds the dogs in the canine unit that assist the wildlife rangers for a day. And $50 can provide specialized care for an orphan koala joey for a day. So maybe not $10. But that's specialized care. $10 is more for feeding a joey. $50 is like if they need operations, if they need obviously special help, as it says. And, especially with the wildfires, being hit, limbs injured, because they're often hit, like, in road accidents. They're also bit by dogs as well. So, $75 will help treat an injured reptile who has been hit by a car for 1 week. And $100 will provide expert care for a sick or injured sea turtle for a day. So that's what you're donating to. So even if you give 5, you're helping a tiger. If you give 10, you're helping a baby kangaroo. $30, you're helping protect rhinos in Africa and helping the women power. Like, you're helping the black mambas you're helping donate to them, which in turn is helping them grow their resources and their economies to help their families and to also bring pride to their communities because they take their job very seriously. Alright, I just swallowed a big bite of food. So DZ_photography, took this photo of this beautiful kangaroo. Just chilling, hanging out with them. And this is Jory Multimedia. This is a wombat, just scratching an itch. He's adorable. Look at him. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. This was shot with a Sony Alpha 7 I don't know, 3 triple I's, I don't know. This, as you can see, requested permission. It was given for this beautiful shot of a koala in his native habitat. This was shot by a Sony mirrorless. See, what did I tell you guys? Sony, it's the way to go. Did I say who that was shot by? Dan's Glass Life. This is Pavlov the Corgi. That is not, I didn't get permission for that, sorry. But here is a pops_pics_wild, where you can see the croc hunter snuggling up close with a real snake. Yeah. Beautiful. Cuddling up to the sofa there. There's the snake. Beautiful. So he has a quote with it. I have no fear of losing my life. If I have to save a koala or a crocodile or a kangaroo or a snake mate, I will save it. All wrapping him up. Steve has a story about that. Oh, look, they have a rare one. Dude, they have the turtle. That's cool. Did any of them have the snake? No, just those 2. Cool. They probably ordered 2 and, like, maybe thought they were gonna get it. I don't know. That's cool. Yeah, look, they have #Chase. It's one of those Chase rare ones. So I thought this was pretty cool. This is MSP_retro_gaming. Just a nice shot of him out on the trail. This is Chunky Mac 2112 with a beautiful photo in the grass. obviously some fan art put on someone's arm. This is Jas playing. And Nikki the Ninja and Crow 169 helped give them the tattoo. So I was told I need to credit them as well. So I want to make sure I give them proper credit. Crikey, man. Okay, that's not all. Did I get out of it? There we go. This is reptiles to the _T_. So, of course, with a title like that, gotta have your man, Steve Irwin. I thought this was a pretty good and realistic picture, tattoo on this woman's body. Is it man, woman, man? I don't know. I don't remember. Pink Ink is the poster. Let's see, I believe. Let's see, can I see the comments? No, I can't. Who's in there? Benicio, Steven, so, might have been someone that did it. Just want to make sure everybody's given proper credit. This is a photo of Steve, posted by 2Funko and Beyond with a 0 in the yond. This is another one by MSP_retro_gaming. Beautiful. So it says, Australia, it's a bloody long way. And he's saying he really wishes he could get the chase. And I do too. Yeah, how can you have Steve Irwin without the crocodile? Really wish the chase was with a koala or giant snake wrapped around him, but a turtle will do, I guess. I mean, a turtle is a reptile as well, so it makes sense. But I agree, I kind of want to see a koala too. He posed with koalas plenty of times. Bam. This is Pop _New York. G Nork. See you later, alligator. So, kind of cool. Whew. Next one. Terrarium. Perfect for Steve. Better than being on display in just a regular house setting, you know. Cool. It's beautiful. This is posted by Rain V. Baron. Now this one, posted by Camo Thompson Tattoo, says, Crikey, I love doing this one. As a nature and animal lover, I grew up on this legend. Was so honored to do a punchy comic style twist on this Steve Irwin tribute. I love doing this sort of thing, especially in the faceless portraits. I have a few of these designed in my highlights, but they can be very easily customized. So, he makes tattoos, and he agreed to let me show it. Okay, this one is Funko style Steve Irwin holding a koala. So somebody was like, you know what, they don't have this, but I want this on my body. And so they did it. Steve Irwin holding a baby koala. Says, I'll be donating the money from this tattoo to help the animals affected by the Australian fires. It's what Steve would have wanted. So, yeah. The person that did this tattoo, thanks Alyssa. So amazing, right? This is an amazing photo. I think that's really cool. I hope you did well with your fundraiser. Aw, yeah, that's Bindy's photo. Hold on. Crikey tribute. Oh, somebody painted a rock. I don't know if you see those painted rocks in your community. Sometimes I see some in here in Cedar Rapids where people draw on rocks and they kind of leave it around for somebody to find on the trails. So somebody drew a crikey. I don't know if they are keeping that or if they're putting it on the trails as well, but that's cool. Who will snap this one up? So I'm guessing they're putting it somewhere. So this was posted by we_will_rock_u95. Now this is a photo of a bearded dragon. I think this is someone's pet with the poster suffering _ Wanderlust, I want to say. Yeah, Wanderlust, yeah. So they got the bearded dragon, their pet, with Steve Irwin. Says, I think he's trying to recreate the episode of The Crocodile Hunter where a bearded dragon bit Steve Irwin on the nose. I think I remember that. Oh, this was posted by Funko.2019. So this shows all of the 3 different Crocodile Hunter Funko Pops. So obviously can't have Steve without the crocodile. Croc Hunter can't have him without the croc. Then they have the beautiful snake around him. And then this tiny little turtle. So that's nice. There's the turtle. There's the snake. There it is. There's me asking for permission to use these. So nice. I just thought this was kind of a cute background, nature background, posted by I'm Just a Kid Inside with Steve there. This is Steve on outside, just kicking it, posted by Miss Enders _88 _. And this posted by me, just me eating my lunch. Yeah. And another one by me. It's posted, oh, this one's Bindi. I'm gonna skip that then, sorry, Bindi. She has a bunch of photos of him. Obviously she would. I just don't feel comfortable really dwelling on those too long because I mean, I'm not in contact with their media person, so I tried to save those on a different tract, but it wouldn't really let me do the Instagram story that way. So, Snake.Saloon posted this one with the frog on his head. There he is next to the frog. It's beautiful. Is that Kermit? Is Kermit with them? Oh man, that frog looks so happy. I love it, Snake.Saloon. Hold on, what does that say? Talking about how he sounds like he's gotten real popular recently. This was posted by My Little Zookeepers. So, Steve with a houseplant. This is posted by il_mondo_del_photo with the FOTO. So beautiful. Love the grass shots. And I don't know where this guy got this like cool like Steve Irwin board. I'm sure that they handed it out at some point. But that's just, I mean, just how cool is that? And someone posting again that quote. So it's Funko Steve posted, I have no fear of losing my life. If I have to save a koala or a crocodile or a kangaroo or a snake, I will save it. And then there again, me asking for permission to post. Steve by a fountain. Posted by Happy Lemon Pie with an extra E at the end. Then this beautiful photo of Steve and a bunch of flowers. I thought that was cute. Steve outside of Animal Kingdom and Disney World. Looking for prehistoric reptiles there. I think that's it. Yep, Mel Brooks follows me. Followed me for like a day 2-3 years ago. And I just wanted y'all to know, apparently. Okay. Forgot I saved that. So that's cool. And my dog wants to be a part of the show, so I'm going to let him have the floor. I'm going to go to my webcam. Yep. And we're just going to show him. Come on, baby. You want to be on this? You want to be on camera? You want to be on camera? You want to be on camera loving me? No, you don't. You don't. He's a big ball of fluff. And he loves this way. He loves any kind of attention. Yes, you're a big ball of energy. But not today. You're just more of a loving ball of energy. That's my dog. Alright, so let's see. Just gonna real quick look at, oh, my camera fell. We're back. We're okay. So I think that's it for that. Yeah, so so we might take a short break, but first, before I do that, so I'm just gonna kind of total how much we've raised so far. My dog, come on, Coco. He wants so much attention. What? You want to be on here? You want to be on here? Here. I'm not paying enough attention to you. I'm not paying enough attention to him, guys. I'm not paying enough attention to you, and you just have to rub all over me to prove it. Yeah? Okay. So, no, but I want to show. There you go. I want to show, so one last time, let's go to display. Yep, sure. No, not that. Let's go to this. Okay, so once again, showing you all places you can submit stuff. So definitely go to my Facebook page. Go to the home. So the Show of Hope Facebook page has some lovely posts. And you won't see all this other stuff because you don't manage the page, so yeah, so there's this where you can post your photos. Donate to the Wildlife Warriors. There's a link here. Yes, I know it's my stupid face. And let's see, this upcoming event, is anybody watching me now? I don't think anybody is. You know what? That's fine. Alright, so guys, I wanted just a couple of things before I sign off for the lunchtime break, because I have to finish up my food and also want to use the restroom. So, just a couple of things before we do that. One more time, go to the Show of Hope Facebook and scroll down, look for this, the Pet Choice Awards, or I think there's a photo album, but you can go to that. And I want to just go through all the photos. There's also 2 late submissions that are here. And you can also post in the comments here, so go ahead and do that. Or, hold on. So how many people? So 2 people have liked this one, so. But go to each individual post and like them. Come on, give them some love. This is Valentine. He's adoptable right now at Humane, Ohio. Beautiful cat there. Tucker, he's adoptable also at Humane, Ohio. He's a kitten. Another kitten, Ira, adoptable at Humane, Ohio. Emily, another kitten, adoptable at Humane, Ohio. Cheyenne, another kitten, adoptable at Humane, Ohio. So come on, go out, get those kittens. They're so cute. Come on. You know you want a kitten. There's even more kittens than this, but these are the ones I've chosen. Alex, kitten, adoptable, Humane, Ohio. And this is my friends, Kathy Fuller-Seeley's cats, Arvid and Astrid. Kathy Fuller-Seeley is a professor in Texas. I was about to say, I think I was going to say the wrong college, but she's in Texas. She is written a book about Jack Benny and the golden age of radio. It's amazing. Especially, I don't know if I have any huge, radio fans right now, but go ahead and donate. Let's raise money, guys. Jay Hanna, reporter in Toledo. Jay Hanna's dogs. There they are, right there. Super cute. So Jay, come on. Give your dogs a like. Coco, my dog. Mr. Kitty, my Aunt Katie. Another photo from Laura, I believe yeah. Laura's amazing, so. There we go, guys. Keep going. Beautiful cat, Laura. Funny face of a horse, Laura. Goat, Laura. Donkey and a dog, Laura. So come on, guys. Scroll down. There's my TikTok guys. Can make fun of me and hopefully donate. So, yeah. Alright. Let's see. Oh, what did my aunt say? What did you say? What did I not see? What is happening? Okay, hold on. Let me see about messaging my aunt. Lauren, you'll see Lauren later. Hold on, let me go to my YouTube on my phone. Multitask here. Yeah. So if you go to my Show of Hope page, copy link, I'm gonna give this to my aunt. You can donate here on the page. Hold on. I'm gonna just send this real quick to my aunt. This page. And actually, let me see if I can go to my YouTube real quick because this is dumb. Did I not title it right? This is the worst title ever. Worst title ever. So I did have technical difficulties that I wasn't even aware of. Did not realize it titled it the worst possible thing. Let me see if I can go to my live stream. Seeing the back end of how things work here. Can I rename this? Can I rename this? Does anyone know? This is dumb. That sucks. Guys, do you know anything about this? Do I have to change it? I do, don't I? That's probably why this was so dumb. Does it help to update it now? Do I need to do that? Does that work? We'll try this. Troubleshooting, guys. I don't know if that helped at all. But I'm really mad that that was called that. Okay, guys, let's tweak these details a little bit. So this is Show of Hope live stream. So fundraiser. Sarah, hold on. Okay. So that's annoying. Did not do that right at all. So sorry, guys. No wonder why everybody is having such a hard time finding me. Nope, I don't want any of those. So much fun. Yeah. Let's make sure that's in there. We're gonna hit donate. There you go. Hopefully this will let us do all of this. Okay. Well, let's see. Can I save? It says I did. Does it mean that it's ended though? No, it looks like I'm still live. Am I live, guys? Looks like it. So that was a mess up by me. I can hear my parents streaming this upstairs. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna go back to my webcam here. So that was interesting. That was fun. A little fun adventure in stuff that I thought I had set up. So, and it's probably almost over because I might have a lunch break here. Let's see. Yeah. Yup. I'm thinking I might have a lunch break. Yeah, I think I'm going to pause this. So at least I know for the next session, so I'll be up in a little bit. I don't think I've raised any more money. We'll have an update on how much has been raised when I come back. Cool. So thank you for tuning in for the first half of it. Be prepared for the second half, which will get a little flavor in there, get some more flavor. Yeah? Okay. Well, thanks. Bye! How do I end this? There we go. I'm gonna stop streaming. Bye!